Hello, my queens. Okay, so I cannot use my tripod anymore because I have a pop socket on my phone case and the back of my phone is shattered. But I've been doing conventions now for about 4 or 5 weeks, and I've gone to two. I went to FamilyCon, which is in California. That drive, by the way, is ruthless. Oh my gosh. And then I went to San Antonio at the end of October, middle of October, somewhere around there. And I have pictures to show you guys of the people I met. I've met people from Lord of the Rings. I've met a singer's wife. I've met 2 other actors that I'm in love with. So I'm going to show you the pictures I have. This photo album. I might do a photo album tomorrow just for convention pictures, so that I can just have it one of just the convention photos. But this is the first picture. I did not get a picture with this guy, but I got a picture of the guy. That is Sean Astin, also known as Samwise from Lord of the Rings. So that's one picture I have. And then the second picture I have is this one of Elijah Wood. That's my mom, that's me, that's Elijah. He was so nice. Everyone I've met has been super nice. I've not met one rude celebrity yet. I said yet, there's a lot more conventions to come. This is Miranda Otto, who plays Eowyn, I'm pretty sure I said that right, in Lord of the Rings. She was so pretty. She's so nice too. Like I said, everyone's nice. And then my favorite character from Lord of the Rings, I met Billy Boyd, aka Pippin. He was so funny. He took my phone and took a million selfies of himself. So I have like a million selfies of him and I. And then I also got to hug him. I went in for that hug. I wanted that hug so bad. Because I love Pippin. And he has impacted me in so many ways to be weird. Because I am weird. And then the last picture from this convention that I have is Mr. Salivaker. Now, he plays a villain in Lord of the Rings. What happened was, how I got this picture was, I was walking, and I ran into him. And I looked up at him, because he's super tall, and I said, hello. And he said hi to me, and I asked if I could take a picture with him. And he said that he's leaving anyway, so yeah, I might as well. And then, this is from the one in San Antonio. I met Priscilla Presley. That's Elvis's wife. She was married to Elvis Presley. She was so nice. She complimented me. It was, oh my god. I mean, that was free. I didn't pay for that one, thank God, because I would have died if I had to pay for her because she was expensive. Now, I don't know how many of my viewers are familiar with Stranger Things or the Mortal Instrument movies, or Twilight. This is Jamie Campbell. Now, he is in Sweetie Todd, Twilight. He plays Caius, which is the long blonde-haired Volturi vampire. He plays Vecna in Stranger Things, and he plays Jace in the Mortal Instrument movie with Lily Collins. But that was him. He was so nice. That green thing on his wrist right there, I made that. That's a bracelet I made him. That has his, the name Jace on it, because I did Jason Green. So that's him. He's really nice. And I told him that he's not my favorite vampire, but he's my favorite shadow hunter. I humbled him real quick. And this is when I lost my bearings and went over the edge. I met the Green Arrow. I met Stephen Amell. I've talked about Arrow so many times on this channel. I literally have covered it like a million times. But I got to meet him. Oh yeah, okay, so I'll tell you guys stories about this one. So I was in line. I had this little pop figure, which I'm going to get the pop figure so you guys can see it because he signed it. But I had a pop figure in my hands, and I was in the line, and I was like, my whole body was like shaking. Like I was literally doing this. Like I was shaking so bad. And my mom was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just saw him because I could see him through like the line of people, because like there's like the line goes like an S, so you can see through people." And I saw him, and I turned to my mom like, "Mom, he's right there." And then when I got in line closer to the table, I was right across from him, and I'm like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's right there, he's right there." So like I was like really freaking out, and I got to the table. He got off his chair to fix his chair because it was like it wasn't set right or whatever, and I literally screamed, "I'm your biggest fan!" He looked at me, he smiled, and oh my god, that smile, I melted. No wonder Felicity loves him so much. That smile, oh my god. He was charming, but I literally said to him, you have changed my life so much, and I'm so sorry. I started crying. He's like, "Hey, you're fine." And I said, "You are my favorite. Felicity's my favorite character in the show. You're my favorite superhero. I just like Felicity for today." And he said, "You look great, by the way." And I said, "Thank you." And then I gave him the bracelets that I had, because my sister made a bracelet and I made a bracelet. And I'm wearing the bracelet after that I made, because I made one for myself too. It's this one. It says O heart F, and the other one says Jace, but it's fading. And I gave him a bracelet, and he said Bartholomew, and that's what my sister made. And I said, my sister made this one because he's your best friend and you love him. And I made this one, which is O and F for Oliver and Felicity. And he's like, "I see what you did there. I love them." He's like, "These are for me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, for you." And he's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." And he put them on, and then we got the picture. He took the selfie, so he actually took my phone and took the selfie of us. But I literally started crying. Like, I was like, and then when I walked away from the table, I started sobbing. And I watched him as I walked away, just soaking in that I got to shake his hand. I got to touch his hand. I literally shook his hand and literally like freaking out. Like, I was so excited. Like, I was meeting a man I've been in love with for, God, I don't know how many years. I've only watched 3 seasons of the show at this point. I lie. I just finished season 4. So I've watched 7 seasons of the show, because I have one more left to go. I'm on season 5 now. And that's like the last season, because I watched 6, 7, and 8 when it was on television. But those are the pictures I have from the convention so far. I'm just going to get a photo album, and I'm meeting more of the Lord of the Rings cast later in March probably, because Aragorn's going to that one, and so is Merry, which is Pippin's second half, because it's Merry and Pippin. It's always been Merry and Pippin. And I'm going to meet them possibly in March if money goes well and everything goes well. I'll be able to go that one too. So I'm thinking about getting a Polaroid camera and a photo album and just using that, because then the picture turned out at the convention and it's easier getting the picture there. And then having to send them to my dad or go to Walgreens so they can get printed. It's a lot. But now I'm going to move you guys again, because I do this in every single video because I photograph stuff. But I'm going to show you some stuff that I have signed from the conventions. But I'm not going to switch the camera. I'm just going to keep the front camera on. So we're going into my bedroom, because everything is in my bedroom. So, start with the Lord of the Rings stuff. All that stuff is signed. That up there was Pippin's Seath that he used in the movie. Someone gave it to me, and I went back up to his table and got it signed. And then I have one down there that is the Samwise one. It doesn't fit on the shelf, so I don't have that one up there. And I showed you guys all the Lord of the Rings stuff I was going to get signed in a previous video. And then this is what Steven signed for me. Those are all the hot figures. This is what he signed for me. That's the signature right there. So yeah, that's pretty much my convention video. I'm gonna pick those up later. I have those little pop figures and they're all knocked over when I grabbed this Stephen Amell pop figure. But I think that's all for this video, so give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And comment if you want me to do another video or if you want me to cover Arrow again. I could probably do another video on that. Also, I have purple extensions in my hair. I don't know if you guys can see them in the previous shot, but yep, I have purple hair now. So I guess that's it for that, my queens, and I love you to the ends of the earth.